There are things seasoned drivers never tell you until you've already made the expensive mistake yourself. Smart drivers don't just drive, they know tricks that save time, money, and frustration. We're revealing the real-world car tips that never show up in your owner's manual. If you want to drive like a pro, these are the secrets you'll wish you knew sooner. Quick favor before we get started. Tap subscribe and send this to a fellow driver. These tips aren't just helpful, they're game changers. Now let's kick things off with a situation that's more common and frustrating than you'd think. Car secret number 15, you're rushing out the door, jump into the driver's seat, hit the push start button, and nothing. The lights don't flash. The engine stays quiet. You try your key fob again, still nothing. It feels like you're stuck, but you're not. Here's the secret. Even with a dead key fob battery, your car can still start. Most drivers have no idea. If you hold the fob directly against the start button or place it in a hidden backup slot, the car will recognize the chip inside. Some fobs also have a hidden manual key to unlock the door. Check for a release latch. But if you panic and assume the battery is everything, you might call a tow truck you never needed. Therefore, knowing this simple trick can save you time, money, and stress, and possibly a long wait in a parking lot. It's not in your manual, but it should be. Now moving on to car secret number 14, and this one could be the difference between a smooth ride and a roadside emergency. You're cruising down the road when a small yellow horseshoe-shaped light flickers on. No noises, no flat tire, so you keep driving. But that light isn't just a suggestion. It's a warning from your tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS. It means one or more of your tires has dropped below safe pressure levels. If you ignore it, you could be burning more fuel, wearing your tires unevenly, or risking a blowout at high speeds. But if you stop, check your pressure, and reinflate as needed, you can prevent all that in minutes. Most drivers think TPMS only matters when a tire looks flat. Therefore, they miss slow leaks or pressure drops that silently kill fuel efficiency and tire life. Want to drive safer, longer, and cheaper? Start treating that light like the safety feature it is. Because when TPMS lights up, your tires are trying to tell you something important. Now rolling into car secret number 13, a feature that's smarter than you think, but only if you use it right. Blind spot monitoring, your second set of eyes. You're changing lanes, everything looks clear, until a horn blares and your heart skips a beat. Sound familiar? That's why blind spot monitoring exists. And it's more powerful than most drivers realize. Many treat it like a backup feature, but it's designed to be an active part of your awareness. If you rely on mirrors alone, you're still at risk of missing fast-moving vehicles, bikes, or small cars. But if you actually pay attention to that subtle icon on your side mirror, or the light in your pillar, it can prevent serious accidents. Therefore, don't treat it as just another fancy add-on. Combine mirror checks with your blind spot alert system for full coverage. Pro tip, some systems even beep or vibrate the steering wheel if you try to merge while something's beside you. Think of it as your driving assistant, quiet, reliable, and watching what you can't. Now cruising into car secret number 12, this feature doesn't just keep your speed, it thinks for you. Adaptive cruise control, smarter than you think. You're gliding down the freeway, music on, cruise control set, then traffic hits. Normally you'd tap the brakes, reset everything, and repeat. But what if your car could handle that dance for you? Automatically. Enter adaptive cruise control, ACC, the underrated game changer most drivers barely understand. It doesn't just hold your speed like old cruise systems. It monitors traffic, slows down, and speeds back up all on its own. If someone cuts you off or traffic slows, ACC adjusts instantly. No footwork needed. But if you're not using the distance setting feature, you're missing half the magic. Therefore, dive into your settings. You can control how close your car follows others, tailoring it to your comfort. Used right, ACC transforms long drives from exhausting to effortless. It's not just smart, it's driver smart. Who knew cruise control could become your personal driving assistant? Now let's get into car secret number 11, the tiny dashboard light that sparks big-time panic. You're driving along when suddenly, boom, that dreaded check engine light pops on. Your heart skips. Is it serious, expensive, dangerous? But here's the secret, that glowing icon isn't always bad news. Sometimes it's barely news at all. If your gas cap is loose, the system can flag it. A dirty sensor or small emissions glitch, same story. But if you rush to the mechanic without checking the basics, you could get upsold into repairs you don't even need. Therefore, buy a simple OBD2 scanner. They cost around $20. $20. Plug it in, check the error code, and Google it before making any decisions. Knowing the code gives you the power, not just over your car, but over the shop too. That little light might look scary, but it's really just your car trying to start a conversation. You just need to know how to listen. Rolling into car secret number 10, this one's hiding in plain sight, and it's all in how you see the world. Motion parallax, your brain's hidden driving hack. Ever notice how nearby objects seem to zip past, while distant things barely move as you drive? That's not just perspective, it's called motion parallax, and your brain uses it to judge depth and speed constantly. If you've ever changed lanes without fully turning your head, you are relying on motion cues, even subconsciously. But if you only trust mirrors, you miss the full 3D picture your eyes can give you. Motion parallax helps you gauge how fast another car is approaching, especially in your peripheral view. Therefore, use your eyes, not just your mirrors. Glance at your surroundings, not just at screens. If you train yourself to notice movement differences while driving, your reaction time, spatial awareness, and lane change accuracy will dramatically improve. It's a natural ability we all have. Most just don't realize they're using it until now. Now for car secret number 9. Your smartphone might be way more powerful behind the wheel than you think. Smartphone Interact, tech that turns your car smarter. Most drivers connect their phone just for music or maps, and that's it. But car secret number 9 is this. Your phone and car can do way more if you know how to make them talk. With features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or proprietary car apps, you can mirror your screen, respond to text, control climate, track diagnostics, and even locate your car remotely. If you've never explored your infotainment system's app store or vehicle settings, you're only using a fraction of what's available. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find settings that customize alerts, automate routines, and sync your driving habits with your calendar or smart home. Therefore, treat your smartphone car connection as more than just Bluetooth. It's a co-pilot in your pocket. You already own the tech. Now it's time to actually use it. Let's rewind to car secret number 8. Your seatbelt does more than you think. You've buckled up thousands of times. It's automatic, but most drivers don't realize there's more engineering packed into that belt than meets the eye. Modern seat belts use pretensioners, small explosive charges that instantly tighten the belt in a crash. If you're involved in a sudden impact, they reduce your forward momentum before the airbags even deploy. That split-second difference, it can save your life. But if you're wearing the belt loosely or slung under your arm, those safety features don't work properly. Therefore, always wear it snug across your chest and lap, not over your stomach. Some vehicles also let you adjust seatbelt height, which most people never do. If yours does, take a second to position it so it sits comfortably across your collarbone, not your neck. That simple click isn't just a habit, it's a life-saving system built with precision. Now unlocking car secret number 7, secret space is built right. In most drivers toss their stuff in the glove box, center console, or trunk, but car secret number 7? Your vehicle probably has hidden compartments built right in, and you've likely never noticed them. Check under the rear floor mats, inside armrests, beneath trunk liners, or even behind plastic trim panels in SUVs and hatchbacks. Some vehicles even have slide-out compartments under seats, secret drawers, or flip-up panels in places you'd never expect. If you're someone who keeps tools, emergency gear, or valuables in your car, these spots can offer extra protection. But if you keep everything out in the open, you're inviting clutter, or worse, theft. Therefore, take a few minutes to explore your interior. Open, lift, slide. You'd be surprised how clever the design really is. Your car was built with more utility than you think. Now you just have to know where to look. Rolling into car secret number 6, the adjustable headrest. You might think the headrest is just there for comfort, but it's actually a vital safety feature, one that can reduce serious neck injuries during a rear-end collision. If it's too low or tilted too far back, it won't do its job. The goal isn't to rest your head, it's to prevent whiplash. Most drivers never adjust it after buying the car, but proper headrest placement is just as important as your seatbelt. The top should line up with the top of your ears, and it should sit just an inch or two behind your head. Therefore, take 5 seconds to check yours before your next drive. If you're ever hit from behind, that small adjustment could mean the difference between a sore neck and serious injury. Your seat has your back. Now make sure your headrest does too. Time to shift into car secret number 5, anti-stall. The silent assist you didn't know was there stalling a manual car is frustrating and embarrassing. It happens to beginners and sometimes even pros, but many modern manual transmission vehicles are now equipped with an anti-stall feature that prevents your engine from cutting off during low-speed slip-ups. If you release the clutch a little too quickly or forget to give it enough gas, anti-stall kicks in by adjusting throttle and engine timing to keep the engine alive. But if you didn't know your car has it, you might keep overcompensating, riding the clutch, or over-revving unnecessarily. Therefore, understanding how your vehicle protects you can actually make you a smoother, more confident driver. It doesn't replace good technique, but it quietly has your back when you're still learning or caught off guard. Anti-stall is like training wheels for manual driving. Invisible, helpful, and always ready when you slip up. Let's move into car secret number 4, heads-up display. Some cars show your speed, navigation, and alerts right on the windshield. No looking down, no shifting focus. That's the magic of the heads-up display, Ahead. And once you get used to it, driving feels futuristic, but most people ignore it or turn it off, thinking it's distracting. In reality, it reduces distractions by keeping your eyes where they belong, on the road. If your vehicle includes HUD settings, you can usually adjust the brightness, height, and info shown, but if it's misaligned or showing too much, it may annoy you more than help. Therefore, take 2 minutes to fine-tune it to your line of sight and needs. It's like having a transparent dashboard projected into your field of view. No glancing down, no lost seconds. If you're driving without using your HUD, you might be missing one of your car's smartest safety features. Now arriving at car secret number 3, backseat reminders. The alert that could save a life. You park your car, grab your bag, and walk away, unaware something or someone is still in the back seat. It sounds unlikely, but it happens more than you think, especially during routine or rush days. That's why many newer cars now come with backseat reminder systems. If the car detects a rear door was opened before your trip, it gives you a gentle chime or dashboard alert when you turn off the engine. But if you ignore or disable the feature, you lose a silent safeguard that's designed for your most precious passengers. Therefore, whether it's groceries, gear, or your child's car seat, always glance back. It's a habit that costs nothing but could prevent tragedy. Your car can't parent for you, but it can definitely help you remember what matters most. Now turning to car secret number 2, the conversation mirror, a parent's best friend on the road. Look above your rearview mirror. Some vehicles have a small flip-down lens tucked into the overhead console. It's not a sunglass holder. It's called a conversation mirror, and it's designed so you can see all your backseat passengers without turning around. But most drivers ignore it or never realize it's even there. If you've got kids, pets, or chatty passengers behind you, this mirror gives you clear visibility without taking your eyes off the road ahead. But if you keep glancing over your shoulder or adjusting your rear view mid-drive, you're risking distraction. Therefore, flip that little mirror down and glance safely, especially on road trips or school runs. It may not seem high-tech, but sometimes the smartest features are the simplest ones. Our secret number 1, stability. The safety net you never see coming. Losing control on a wet or icy road is terrifying. Your car slides, and for a moment you're just a passenger. But since 2012, nearly every vehicle sold in the US comes equipped with Electronic Stability Control, ESC, and it's a game changer. This system constantly monitors your wheels. If it senses the car sliding, it applies brakes to individual wheels to help straighten things out, often before you even realize what's happening. It's like having a reflex built into your car. But if you've turned ESC off, say when they're stuck in mud or snow, don't forget to turn it back on. Therefore, unless you're in a rare situation that requires it off, keep ESC activated. It won't just make driving smoother, it could keep you out of serious danger. The best safety features are the ones that work before you even know you need them. You've just unlocked the kind of car knowledge that most drivers never discover. These aren't just tips. They're real-world tricks that make you safer, smarter, and more in control every time you hit the road. From hidden features to built-in tech most people overlook, your car is full of secrets. And now you know where to find them. What's one car feature you discovered by accident and now can't live without? Tell us in the comments. Your tip might make someone else's drive way better. Before you go, if you found even one of these secrets helpful, show your support. Hit like, tap subscribe, turn on that bell, and share this with someone who thinks they've seen it all behind the wheel. Your car's smarter than you think, and now so are you.